Okay, this is something I'm sick of hearing about. The football season starting up, and a lot of people get into the football talk. If it's Twitter, news media outlets, whatever. Um, the problem that I always have is people, when comparing a player, and it's very difficult to compare players and individual players in football. But when someone compares, say for instance, a quarterback, which is the position that's always getting compared, um, you you have these people that use rings, use championships to to pretty much say why this person is better than this other person, which is I believe is complete and utter bullshit. Um, Rings, football first and foremost a team sport. Um, no player in history has won it without a great supporting cast or a supporting cast that played really well down the stretch and into the playoffs, going into the Super Bowl. Um, no, perfect example. Of course, the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning comparisons, and I'm kind of tired of it. No, I like both guys, and no hatred towards. I mean, no ill will towards any of the guys. They're both Hall of Famers, but Tom Brady, isn't better than Peyton Manning. People will say, well, yeah, he has the three rings. He had a top five defense for just about for each one of those championships. Peyton Manning more than likely had to carry his team. Now, have there been times where both guys messed up? Yep. I mean, it's gonna happen. But Peyton Manning's teammates have failed him more times than not, and definitely more times than Tom Brady's teammates has failed him. You can't say guys like look at a guy like Trent Dilfer who was clearly a game manager, but that Ravens team in the early 2000s had a legendary defense led by Ray Lewis, the defensive player of the year they won, the year they won the first one. Trent Dilfer was mainly a game manager. You can't say just because he has a ring, he's tied with guys like Aaron Rodgers, he's tied with guys like Drew Brees, he's tied with guys like Peyton Manning. He's not better than those guys. I mean, he's not as good as those guys. He's not. Dan Marino never won a championship, but a guy like John Elway is not better than Dan Marino because he has two rings. John Elway had a beast running game, a really good defense. Um, he he had a good team. I mean, people overlooked the team he had, and just people just remembered like the helicopter when the touchdown run. He got helicoptered. A lot of people just remember that and don't remember his teammates. It's like I said, it's a team sport, and not only with team, it's coaching. Adjustments. It's so many factors that go into winning championship rings more so than just one player. Now, a quarterback makes the biggest impact, but he still needs offensive linemen to block, receivers to catch, running backs to run, the defense to to slow down or stop the other team. He still need those to be successful. And I wanted to go ahead and because I'm really sick of that argument. I want to go ahead and talk about that. And really, that's all I wanted to say. I mean, you just can't use championships, and it goes for any team sport. This is not boxing or tennis where it's you against the other person. It's one on one. You're pretty much doing most of the work. This is you got 11 guys on each side of the ball. Um, One guy can make an impact, but he's still only as good as the parts that are around him. Some guys make the most of what they have around them. They maximize the receivers and the other parts around them. Some guys are enhanced by their teammates. That helps them look good. And that's not to say they're bad players. It's just that that they have good teammates, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you need good teammates to win, but like I said, it's a dumb argument. Football's the ultimate team sport. If you had anything to comment on it, let me know down in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.